blockades, several marches, and a number of arrests. In Vancouver, it's been a week full of disruptions as anti-pipeline demonstrators are determined to get their message out.
I think that the disruptions that people up north have been experiencing with people going into their land and forcing infrastructure that they don't want there onto it is clearly a much greater disruption.
But how does the public feel about the group's methods?
They're getting in front of people's route to work and stuff. They're just causing havoc.
I don't think there's any other way of going about it. I tend to think you need to address the foundation first. And the fact is that most of the land in BC is unceded.
According to a study from the Angus Street Institute, 2 out of 5 Canadians say they support the protesters. But a slight majority, 51%, say they support the Coastal GasLink project going ahead.
We are land defenders!
Whoever are the leaders that are telling these guys to go out there in public and disrupt the city, it's a bad idea. They should not listen to them. There's a ton of other ways that you can protest and get way better coverage and not hurt people.
In addition to blocking the entrance to several ports this week, demonstrators took over a stretch of Cambie Street for over 16 hours, rerouting buses and emergency vehicles from a main road. On Wednesday afternoon, the Granville Street Bridge was targeted, halting traffic for 2 hours during the busy commute.
Think about what the world you live in is going to look like in 10, 15, 20 years. What's it going to be like for your children and your grandchildren?
The general public in our society are generally accepting of certain levels of protest and inconvenience, but certainly, as I've witnessed on the news as well, once it comes to a certain point where that inconvenience is something that is disrupting their own lives, that's when things become contentious.
And the demonstrations showing no signs of letting up. In Vancouver, Greg Harper, City News.